At Oakwood Primary, the sun always shone on the playground and the tall brick clock tower. Leo loved his school, from the smell of old books to the squeak of his sneakers in the hall. But lately, a shadow hung over the classrooms. Everyone was talking about the same thing, the bell that rang when everyone was fast asleep. "It's a ghost," Hannah whispered during recess, her eyes wide. "My brother says it sounds like a giant hammer hitting a tin can. Bong, bong, bong. It only happens when the moon is high and the wind is cold." Hannah shivered, even though the sun was warm on her shoulders. That night, Leo lay in bed and listened. The wind began to whistle through the trees outside his window, making the branches dance like spindly fingers. Then he heard it. A faint, metallic tink-tink clatter followed by a deep bong. It wasn't a ghost's voice, but it was certainly spooky. The next morning, the hallway was full of whispers. "Did you hear it?" "I hid under my pillow." Leo found Hannah by the lockers. "I heard it too," Leo said. "But ghosts don't make clattering sounds. I think there is a real reason for the noise." He pulled out his yellow detective notebook. Leo spent the afternoon watching the tower. He noticed that the bell didn't ring when the air was still. It only seemed to happen when the weather turned grumpy. He decided he needed to see the bell up close, but the tower door was always locked. As the school day ended, Leo bumped into Ms. Lynn, the principal. She was carrying a very long ladder and a heavy silver flashlight. "Are you looking for the ghost too, Ms. Lynn?" Leo asked. Ms. Lynn smiled, her eyes twinkling behind her glasses. "I don't believe in ghosts, Leo, but I do believe in fixing things that are broken." "Would you like to help me solve the mystery?" Ms. Lynn asked. Leo nodded eagerly. Together, they walked toward the tower. The stairs inside were narrow and creaked with every step. Creak, groan, creak. It felt like the tower was stretching its old bones. They reached the very top, just as a big gust of wind shook the tower. Clatter, clink, bong. The sound was so loud that Leo jumped back, his heart thumping like a drum. The bell swayed slightly, and for a moment, the shadows on the wall looked like dancing giants. Ms. Lynn didn't run. Instead, she stepped closer and shone her light on the side of the great bronze bell. "Aha!" she cried. A long, heavy metal wire had come loose from the roof. Every time the wind blew, the wire whipped back and forth, striking the bell. Clink, clink, bong. It wasn't a ghost. It was just a loose part. The next day, the midnight ghost was gone. Ms. Lynn had tied the wire down tight. Leo and Hannah sat under the tower, eating their apples in the quiet afternoon air. "I guess everything has an explanation," Hannah said. Leo nodded, closing his notebook. The bell was just a bell, and the wind was just the wind.